I'm Old Sneelock. Welcome to another episode of Old Sneelock's Workshop. Went to the poor man's flea market. Found this along with some other stuff. Kind of dirty. Been laying out in a pile of trash and getting rained on. Gonna see if I can get these lock nuts loosened up so I can adjust this up and down. This rubber band strap wrench by Pennzoil. I think it's for taking off oil filters. Does a great job on things that you don't want to screw up. There's not much you can't get loose if you apply enough force. But things like this, working against plastic nuts, have a tendency to crush stuff. Don't want to do that. This rubber band thing lets me grab a hold of these. There we go. That's loose. See if I can get this one loose. That one's loose already, so we're good to go. Going to be able to adjust this up and down. That would be nice. So, first test. It's passed. Now we're going to see if the other stuff will work. Well, let's put together some of these pieces and parts and see what I actually have here. I know I have this tube. And I have this thing, which looks like it's a tripod that goes with the tube. Yep, I got a feeling that's exactly what it is. Let's see, I should be able to lock this down. How would I go about doing that? Well, there's a set screw there and one there, but looks like the screws are missing. That's okay. We can work with what we got. I'll have to tap those holes out because they're stripped. This is just a lot of plastic put together, so it's kind of hard to say what exactly it is. This is a tripod that goes with this tube in it. And then goes into that bottom ring. That set screw comes in and touches, that should lock that tube in place. And now it locks down. Oh, it's metric thread. Okay, that'll hold it together so it doesn't fall over. I need another nut, another lock bolt for the bottom. Probably going to have to go with a metric because sure doesn't look like a 1/4 trying to go into that hole. I could retap the hole. We'll have to see. Now this is a big question mark too, because who knows whether this is going to work or not. Your guess is as good as mine. Mount the light on top. Everything's still kind of loosey-goosey. I see why they had those tightened up so tight. Doesn't take much to have this thing drop back down. See, yeah, it's got a nut on the other side. I wonder if this will slip through there. Yes, it will. Okay. What I'm doing, this has got locking bolts on there to keep the light focused in the right direction. Well, I don't have the original little bolts with a handle on them that lets you tighten them up. But I do have bolts that will go through a through hole and put a nut on the other side, which is how these are held on. This 1/4 is going in there and it's holding it on, but it's not doing much more than being a pin. Okay, now let's see if it's going to work. We got to plug it in. Well, didn't get a poke off of it. That's always a good sign. Let's spin this around so it's aimed away from the camera. Don't want to burn out the lens by shining this, what I'm assuming is at least a 500 watt, if not a 1500 watt light on it. Oh, we got light. A lot of light. Enough light that it's kind of too hot. Definitely bright. Well, that's cool. This little guy, I found the base at the flea market. Well, on this little guy, I found the base at the Restore. Then I found this at the Restore too. 2 separate times. This one came with a spring clamp attached to it. This one just had the stand. And I thought, well, that's a nice stand. I can use that to light things up when I'm taking pictures. And that's what I do with it. So now, instead of having everything dark, I got the little light. Then I got the big light. And all 3 of them together it's downright brilliant. It's also warm. There's a lot of heat coming off those lamps. So that'll be nice in the wintertime. I don't think I want to do this in the summertime though, when it's 100 degrees out. Unless I got an air conditioner somewhere around here. Nope, that didn't run. So just a couple of bolts from the storeroom. I got a double-headed floodlight that is gonna make jobs a lot easier. If you have any suggestions for a new video, questions about today's video, or any of the other videos on the channel, just drop a note in the comments. You know I read them all. Thanks for watching, and keep your eyes open. Poor Man's Flea Market is everywhere. One thing you want to be sure of, make sure the stuff that you're picking up at what you think is the Poor Man's Flea Market is actually a Poor Man's Flea Market. You don't want to pick something out of somebody's front yard unless you know it's junk.
This video is not to be viewed by anyone under the age of 13 in the U.S. or 16 in the European Union without the express written permission of the parents or the legal guardians of the underage person. Such written permission must be on file at the local government entity in charge of enforcing the rules and regulations established by the FTC. Anyone violating these terms is admitting by default that they hold harmless the owners and operators of this channel. Any and all questions should be addressed to your local branch of the FTC.